What are we talking about?
What's up, y'all? We just go get into Shantae's lies that she... Like, why do people gotta lie to kick it? Why do people gotta lie to kick it? Shout out to Auntie for revealing that this girl don't even have 2 mortgages. She got rent. And I'm trying to figure out, why you lying, Shantae? Shonta, why you gotta lie? Whether you had 2 mortgages, 2 rents, you still look stupid. It don't even matter. Why do people gotta try to act like they something they not? Like, why, girl, why? I knew you wasn't on the up and up when you said you gave his ass $30,000 but needed $25,000 to open a business. Girl, I already know something wrong with you, goofy ass. But I just did, like, why? Why? Figure. Well, let me just go take the time to read some shit for myself. And girl, you got you don't pay your bills. You don't pay your rent. There's something you don't pay. You ain't paying your damn rent. But you got $30,000 over a 2-year time with this asshole True. But you ain't paid, and you just got evictions. Honey, please. Are they playing with us because she's trying to get a check so she can get another apartment, moving from place to place? Is that what's going on here? You guys done came up with this story. You, True, and your little funny ass stepbrother who set you up or claimed to be setting you up. Is that what's happening here? Because word on the street say they still together. Now, I don't know because I did not research the shit, so I don't even know if they are. But it would make sense because we know True's ass ain't gonna get paid locked up, and I think he'd hang on just a little bit longer just to get that little paycheck being on the outside with her ass. So she come in the house and she's talking to her kids about her visit with True's mom and True's sister, how they feel like they're trying to give her warning that he ain't gonna be shit. But of course, she ain't listening to none of that, and she ain't gonna listen to none of it. And it was, you see how easy it was when he called for her to just not say shit to him, and he could just talk her down, talking about that sex. He could just talk her down, just what he gonna do, talking about sliding the panties to the side. He could just talk her down. It was that easy. Now, I could understand this man being there for you, but you don't have to let him fucking walk all over you just because he was there for you. You there for him, in my opinion, paying for his shit. So you doing your part. Now, she had a sad story, and I don't know, raise your hand if you've been touched and hard, okay? So she got a sad story, working at a hotel. Security guard called her, set her up, and had her come back to work. Next thing you know, boom, bang, bang, something happened. And she said she could not talk to her family about it, and I can understand that. Sometimes it's easier to talk to a stranger when shit happens like that, and being that she couldn't see his true face, or it's like talking to the therapist, kind of, that you don't know, in a sense, and you can get that out because they just don't know you, and you really won't feel judged. So I kind of get her not going excuse me, to her family. But you shouldn't have went to a damn prisoner. That's why I think you're playing on that part, girl. You should have got a therapist. But you know what, hey, you know, people deal with the things the way they deal with it. If he got her through it, he got her through it, you know, as long as she's getting through it. But I don't want him to get out and be an asshole and treat her. Listen, whatever, let me move on. Now let's flip the page over to Teenie and Rob. Baby, Teenie and Rob is about to have some issues. They're about to have some real issues. First of all, sir, I didn't like the way you talked to them kids about him eating on that couch. You could have nicely told them, baby, you know you ain't supposed to be on that couch. But you don't be cursing at the kids. They ain't your fucking kids. They ain't your kids, sir. So I need you to watch how you talk to them babies. And Teenie, I need you to check him when he talk to your kids any kind of way. He ain't their real daddy, and he's just coming into their life, and everybody's gonna have to get used to a lot of shit, and respect is something that's gonna have to go around to your kids from him, because you have really respectful kids. They ain't badasses. So he gonna have to respect them kids as long as they respect him. But I didn't like the way he was talking to them kids. Now help me out, because from what I remember, sir, when this show first started on, and I know you guys remember how he was talking about how he was a shot caller and the CEOs and shit let him kind of do what he want to do, you know, because he sit there and he can, you know, call shots on other yards. So he was basically saying they was cool with him doing this phone shit, right? That's kind of what he was saying. Now, all of a sudden, sir, you ain't the shot caller on no more, and you got to hide that phone so you don't get in trouble. I thought you was the be all to be all. What happened to that? And another thing, why he got to sell his house? What house? That house? That house that he's in right now? He got to sell. Please help me to see. I guess we gonna find out when he get his ass out. Because if you guys watched it through the end, he gonna be freaking out in that drive out that prison. He gonna tell her he need to be by his damn self. That's what it sounded like. It could be something else probably. But he got 16 years in. I know how hard it was for my son 14 years in. Just driving in the car, he was kind of freaking out. Because 14 years ago, people wasn't driving 80 and 90 miles per hour. But now we do. So he was thinking we was going too fast. So 16 years, and then he getting out with a wife and 2 kids. Now shit about to get real. I don't know. I don't think this shit I don't know. What I heard him say is he won't be able to control himself cheating on Tina. But he was able to control himself doing it in the prison where she wouldn't know shit with the CEOs. They was trying to convince him, you know, they coming at you and shit. Why don't you get it? But he's like, I'm married. I ain't doing it. But then you sit there and say in the same breath, but it may be harder once I get out here and you gonna cheat on your wife. It was easier for you to do it in the jail. She ain't got to know shit. But the fact that you're already in your mind telling yourself it's going to be hard for you to be faithful to your wife, the person that's been down with you for what, 2-3 years now, and you got these kids calling you daddy, and now you going to back up on some fuck shit. You better not, sir. You better not. You better get your shit together. Good luck, girl. I told you, get your ass a job and don't rely on him. Because he seems 16 years, girl. He should go to a rehab so he can phase in before he go live with you guys. That's what he needed to do. He need testers. He needs sleepovers and shit before he just move. He needs some other shit going on. You need some counseling. 16 years is a long ass time to be away from the world and life. So you need to do some counseling. My son did it. But he did it. You got to do a counseling. You got to do that shit every week. My son loved doing it. It helped him because it's going to be hard out here in this world adjusting to all the different shit and all the F shit that goes on. So, yeah, you need to do sleepovers and shit so you can get used to people and they can get used to you, because this just jumping in full on and those cameras is going to be fucking with them too. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. So, good luck, but I'm here for it. Only thing I got to say about Joey and Michael is Joey just needs to leave Michael and go live his life. He's sitting there talking to the parents, and the parents said they done did everything: tough love, no love, hard love, and not shit work for him. He just been going in and out of prison his whole damn life. So what makes you think, Joey, that you're going to be able to change this man? Let this man get out and live his life and make some changes and prove it. And if you guys are meant to be later, then that's fine. And stop giving this punk ass $50 a week. I'm sure his mama and daddy is giving him something. He probably take it. Listen, let him go. He is not for you. There's nothing else to say about this. And all I can say about Candice is, Candice, you ain't shit. But I can't blame you for taking what somebody's offering. And I can't blame her for taking what somebody's offering. But you know that boy, why you let him get a whole ass apartment? Like, you knew you wasn't gonna stay there. And she gonna say, I didn't know it's gonna be like that. No, but you knew. You knew exactly it was gonna be like that. You knew it was gonna be like that. But maybe you thought he need to take all this shit back. You breaking up with me, you don't know how. I want my car back. I'm taking everything back. She don't get shit. And give me that fake ass purse back too. Give it back. Because what pissed me off is when the producer asked her was she using him, and she got that little smile on her face. It was so evil. It was evil. And basically she said to the producers, I ain't got shit, ain't been shit. So if somebody gonna offer me some shit, I'ma take this shit. And she get no argument from me. Because we see how he is. He a little puppy dog. He is willing to just let her, to give her space, and he will wait on her. He will wait on her. But don't nobody want a weak ass, whiny ass man, sir. I told you it's gonna be like no ass Chaz. You're whiny, you annoying. She don't love you. She don't love you. She never loved you. It's hard for her to even look at you and say she don't love you. She don't even love herself yet. She's trying to figure that out. Okay? She's trying to figure that out. Take all your shit back. Okay? Go live in that house for a month so you don't waste your $1,400. That's what you need to do. And why is it? Every time these bras get triggered, they want to blame the man. This whole relationship is triggering me. It's making me want to use. The fact that you said it's going to make you want to use, you want to use. I feel like you want to anyway. Because the minute he dropped your ass off, you had this happy little smile, your demeanor changed, your voice changed, and you just like, hey girl, yeah, I told him I needed some more space. You full of shit. And people like you ain't going to ever be shit. You ain't gonna get nothing. If you really want to work on being a good mother to your child, how about being a good human being first? I ain't gonna say that. I was about to say something else. Anyway, don't be an asshole. That's it. That's all. I'll see you guys tomorrow with inmate to roommate. Okay? See you then. Don't be an asshole. Bye.